The Wano Country Arc in the One Piece series unfolds as a chaotic and formidable saga, marked by the menacing presence of Kaido, the Emperor with the power to transform into a dragon. In the heart of Wano, a tale of deception, betrayal, and a lingering prophecy unfolds, the saga of the Kozuki family and their audacious attempt to open the closed borders of Wano. The Wano Country Arc, a narrative woven with threads of vengeance and resilience, takes center stage in the world of One Piece. As we delve into the intricacies of this arc, the ghosts of the past come alive, revealing a plot marked by tragedy and a determination to break free from the shackles of a closed nation. The Wano Country Arc in One Piece unfolds with the arrival of Nekomamushi and the Guardians on Sphinx, a place deeply connected to Whitebeard's legacy. Marco, the former Whitebeard Pirates member, chooses to stay behind to protect Sphinx from the impending threat of Edward Weevil and Buchan, leaving a crucial message for Luffy. As the story progresses, the Straw Hat Pirates find themselves navigating the stormy seas en route to Wano, encountering unique challenges that set the stage for a gripping narrative. The crew's arrival at Wano plunges them into a complex web of political intrigue and oppression. Marco's foresight about the potential attack on Sphinx sets the tone for the unfolding events. Meanwhile, Luffy's group faces the harsh reality on Wano's polluted landscape, witnessing the aftermath of Kaido's destructive influence on the once thriving country. Zoro, Usopp, and the others infiltrate Wano's flower capital, forced to adopt disguises to avoid the watchful eyes of Kurozumi Orochi's agents. Zoro, framed for crimes he didn't commit, showcases his indomitable spirit by defying an unjust sentence. This sets the stage for a series of events that unravels the layers of corruption and tyranny plaguing Wano. Luffy's arrival on Kuri Beach introduces a new dimension to the story as he encounters a young girl named Tama, a victim of the oppressive regime. The Beast Pirates' actions, capturing Tama for mentioning the Kozuki family, highlight the pervasive fear that grips Wano's citizens. Tama's connection to Portgas d'Ace adds an emotional layer to the narrative, emphasizing the impact of the outside world on Wano's isolated society. Luffy's decision to aid Tama sets the stage for a journey that goes beyond mere physical battles, delving into the deeper issues plaguing the country. The unfolding conflict with the Beast Pirates, led by Shinichi Basil Hawkins, brings forth the challenges faced by Luffy and his allies. The clash between the Straw Hat Pirates and Hawkins, along with the introduction of the other Beast Pirate members, intensifies the stakes in Wano. As the story progresses, the oppressive nature of Kaido's rule becomes more evident. The polluted wasteland and the destroyed Amigasa village serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked power. Tama's backstory further emphasizes the human cost of Kaido's reign, adding depth to the character's motivations. The narrative takes an unexpected turn with Luffy's sumo match against the renowned Yokozuna Urashima. The clash not only showcases Luffy's strength, but also becomes a symbol of resistance against the oppressive regime. Kikunojo's revelation about the scarcity of resources and the exploitation of the leftover towns adds a socio-economic dimension to the story. The kidnapping of Tama by Gazelman and the subsequent rescue missions propels the narrative forward. The involvement of Law, Hawkins, and other key players adds complexity to the unfolding events. Luffy's determination to liberate Tama and provide clean food to Okobore Town demonstrates the Straw Hat Pirates' commitment to bringing positive change to Wano. In the Flower Capital, a teacher indoctrinates young minds with a distorted version of history. According to the teacher, Kozuki Udon and his 9 red scabbards were villains who sought to open Wano's borders, only to be thwarted by the purported hero Shogun Orochi. The narrative takes a sinister turn as Orochi's money changer, Kyoshiro, recalls the night Oden met his demise and the curse sworn by his wife, Kozuki Toki. Orochi interprets this curse as a prophecy foretelling the return of the Kozuki family for vengeance 2 decades later, marking the current year as the prophesized moment. However, skepticism looms as Kyoshiro dismisses the shogun's fears, convinced that the Kozukis and their scabbards are long gone. The plot thickens as Law decides to take Luffy and Zoro to the ruins of Oden's castle atop a nearby mountain. Tama bids farewell to Luffy, expressing gratitude for his actions, while Kikunojo joins Law's group on the journey. The revelation of graves for Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, and Momonosuke initially leads Luffy to believe in their demise. However, the unexpected reunion with Kinemon, who discloses the group's time-traveling journey, reshapes the narrative. As the Straw Hats are taken inside for a meal, Kinemon unravels the history of Kozuki Oden, shedding light on his exile, his feats in Kuri, and his eventual collaboration with the Whitebeard and Roger Pirates. The narrative reaches a critical juncture with the recounting of Oden's execution 20 years prior. Despite their escape from the burning Oden castle, Kaido's ruthless act left the surviving retainers with a daunting task. Toki, Oden's wife, utilized her Toki Toki no Mi ability to send Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Kiku, and Momonosuke 20 years into the future, where they were greeted by gravestones bearing their names. The despair of their initial moments in the new Wano gave way to the discovery of loyal allies, paving the way for a quest to gather forces against Shogun Orochi and Kaido. The alliance's formation becomes a turning point in the narrative as Kinemon reveals their strategic goal: a raid on Kaido's fortress in Onigashima during the upcoming Fire Festival. The methodical distribution of secret messages bearing a crescent moon symbol to identify allies sets the stage for an unconventional war strategy. Zoro's group embarks on an intelligence-gathering mission in the Flower Capital, mirroring the broader efforts of the Straw Hats. Notably, Kinemon enlists Nami in the art of being a kunoichi, calling upon the expertise of Master Kunoichi Shinobu for training. The Alliance's quest intensifies as they seek 3 formidable samurai, Ashura Doji, Kawamatsu, and Denjiro, each deemed worth 100 men. In Okobore Town, citizens find themselves at the mercy of Shutenmaru and the Mounted Tama thieves who plunder their food supplies callously. Shutenmaru, delusioned and cynical, dismisses the existence of heroes willing to protect and provide for the people. Jack, a member of Kaido's crew, enters the scene in search for Luffy, offering Shutenmaru a choice: join Kaido or face dire consequences. Unyielding, Shutenmaru rejects the offer and clashes with Jack. Amidst this confrontation, the unexpected occurs. Kaido descends upon Okobore Town in dragon form, seeking information about Luffy and Law. The sight of Kaido leaves Kinemon's group in shock, and Law insists that he and Luffy must confront the Emperor alone to safeguard the rest of their allies. Kaido, in a drunken rampage, inflicts widespread destruction on the town. To avert further catastrophe, Hawkins intervenes, unintentionally directing Kaido towards the ruins of Odin's castle. The ruins become the epicenter of a cataclysmic crash as Kaido breathes fire, obliterating them. Luffy, witnessing the destruction, is consumed by anger and launches an immediate counterattack. However, the confrontation takes a grim turn as Kaido emerges unscathed, effortlessly defeating Luffy in a single swing of his mace. In the aftermath, Luffy, determined to halt the chaos, faces the repercussions of his actions. Speed, heavily injured, reveals that Kaido attacked her and Tama on their way to Amigasa village. Concerned for the safety of his allies, Luffy decides to take Kaido head-on. Despite a fierce onslaught, Kaido proves invulnerable, incapacitating Luffy with alarming ease. Law, attempting to rescue Luffy, faces opposition from Hawkins, who employs a sea stone nail against him. Forced to flee, Law leaves Luffy at the mercy of Kaido's forces. Now sober, Kaido shifts his focus to Onigashima, leaving Luffy imprisoned and setting the stage for the unfolding chaos. Simultaneously, Kinemon checks on his wife Tsuru in Okobore Town, and the Alliance, miraculously surviving the castle's destruction, prepares to learn about the current situation in Wano from Kikunojo. In the wastelands of Kuri, Inuarashi and his musketeers discover the injured Tama and arranged for her treatment. The narrative takes a dark turn as an extra edition of the newspaper detailing the confrontation circulates. Shocked by the news, Usopp, Frankie, Robin, and Zoro grapple with the grim reality of Luffy's imprisonment. The next day, Luffy finds himself in the prisoner mines in Udon, forced into labor to build weapons for Kaido. Within the prison, a mysterious figure, fed a poisoned fish, showcases unexpected resistance against the guards. Luffy's cellmate turns out to be Eustace Kid, and the two form an alliance fueled by a shared determination to seek revenge against Kaido. The prison becomes the battleground for a fierce rivalry between Luffy and Kid. In an interlude, the focus shifts to Gekko Moria, who resurfaces alive and embarks on a mission to Hachinosu to confront the Blackbeard pirates. Moria seeks Absalom, only to discover that he has been killed. The Blackbeard pirates, under the command of Shiryu, exploit Absalom's powers to deceive Moria and launch a surprise attack. Blackbeard, aware of significant events such as the Revolutionary Army executives clashing with admirals during the Leveille and the Straw Hats' presence in Wano, extends an invitation to Moria to join his crew. The Wano Country Arc unfolds as a riveting tale of chaos, betrayal, and resilience. Kaido's terrifying force casts a shadow over the citizens, leaving destruction in its wake. Luffy and his allies grapple with the consequences, facing imprisonment in the harsh reality of Kaido's rule. As the arc progresses, the alliances and rivalries set the stage for an epic confrontation that will shape the fate of Wano Country. As the Wano Country Arc in One Piece continues its relentless march, the stage is set for a clash of titanic proportions. The unfolding chaos, imprisonment of Luffy, and the formation of unlikely alliances paint a vivid picture of the turbulent times in Wano. The resilience of the Straw Hat Pirates and their allies resonates through the dark clouds of oppression, promising a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. However, the story is far from over. The next chapter of the Wano Country Arc holds the promise for further revelations, intense battles, and the relentless pursuit of justice. The imprisoned Luffy and Kid, fueled by a shared determination, are poised to challenge Kaido's dominion in the prisoner mines. Meanwhile, the shadows of the Blackbeard pirates loom over the horizon, adding an unpredictable element to the unfolding narrative. The journey through Wano's treacherous landscape has just begun, and the Straw Hat Pirates are on a collision course with destiny. The next video on this arc will unravel the continuing saga, delving deeper into the mysteries, conflicts, and unwavering spirit of those who dare to challenge the might of Kaido. Stay tuned, for the next part of the story awaits, promising more twists, turns, and the indomitable spirit of the Straw Hat Pirates as they navigate the turbulent waters of Wano.